everybody, welcome to A Crafter's Story. It's Celeste here. On our Facebook group, we have a private Facebook group and you're welcome to join. Please just look at the link in the description. I have that link in there with all the videos, and please come and join us if you'd like. But in the Facebook group, it was last week, I said, hey, don't throw away any of your old calendars. You know, we're coming up towards the end of the year. And if you're like me, I'm old school. I like my calendars because I need a visual reminder of things. Take your calendar pages and punch out. These are 2-inch by 2-inch circles. You're punching holes in the paper, but they come out as circles. So punch out circles. These are 2-inch circles from your calendar pages, and you'd be surprised because I have these big calendars and they're sort of 12 by 12 inches, big ones. So I get a lot of these circles out of one page, and of course out of 12 pages from all the months you get tons and tons of these, and I've used them. This is from last year. I've used a ton of them, and my latest project is this rose that I made. Now this inside is a little cotton ball that I pasted inside. I'm not sure that I'm super happy with it. I just colored it with some watercolor paint. Maybe it's just the color, but anyway, that's optional if you want to put that in. But this is a little rose that you can make with the circles. I'm going to show you how, and I just thought this might be nice on as a, you know, instead of having a bow on a gift, maybe you put one of these, or maybe you can put a little stick in here and it can become a little bouquet of flowers. Well, you know, so there's a couple of options. But let me stop talking and I will show you how it's done. Okay, so I'm pretty far along. I've done a number of layers. You can see it on the inside now as well. Just on how they sort of going down the inside, and there are a number of layers. I don't know how many. Probably 1, 2, 3, 4, probably 5, 6 layers, and 4 or 5 circles per layer. And as you get closer and closer to the end, instead of putting my circles in and folding them in half. I'm folding them in thirds so that only a third of the circle is on the outside here and 2/3 are going down the hole. And the reason that we're doing that is so that you have this little sort of a progression. Sorry, we go down. Sorry, so that you have sort of like this progression. Can you see how this is lower than that and that is lower than that? That's the reason. So I'm going to probably put 2 more layers on here, and I think that might be enough for this flower. So let's just put, I had to get more glue out because my little bottle was finished. Okay, so instead of going half, I'm going in a bit and having it go all the way down. Alright, like that. And also you start using a few, instead of using maybe 5 flowers, you now probably only use a petal, sorry. You're probably now only using around 4. Oh, I don't want this one. I painted on the back of that. And so if you wanted to paint this side of your flower, I mean, you could, and I probably will try that. I haven't tried that yet, but I didn't mind having the lines, the black and white lines on the outside. But you know, if that's not something you want, then you absolutely can paint your little circles the back end of your little circles prior. It just adds to the time, obviously, of the craft, but I don't mind that either. Alright, so I think we might be good with this. I'm just gonna put a little pressure on there, make sure everything is kind of good and tight and secured, and put this glue away. And you can see I've still got tons and tons of these little circles left, so I could do another craft, or I could do another, oh gosh, gave myself a heart attack. You can do another flower, or maybe do some other crafts there. I can't remember how many of these 2-inch circles I got out of one of the calendar pages, but I remember it was a lot. Okay, here's the tricky part, is now getting this out without messing it up. So I'm going to just see if I can loosen it. I don't want to break it. Tricky part, guys. That's the tricky part. Let's see. Okay, I am going to have to maybe, I wonder if I need to get something sharper. Maybe a pencil. Oh no, that'll... okay, I have the back of my tweezer. Let's see if that'll work. So I think I've got some glue between the paper. Oh, I see what I've done. I've got glue between the paper and the glass. Oh, it's coming. Oh, I hope I don't break it. I think it's coming. Don't really remember having this problem with my previous one, but maybe I used less glue. Hoo-wee! Yay! Oh, that's a relief. I thought I was going to break it. Okay. But there it is. There are our 2 flowers, 2 different color shades, and I'm now looking at the difference between these 2. I don't think I'll do the sort of cotton wool stuff in this one. I don't personally, I don't think it's nice. So, but that's fine. I'll just leave that one as is. I'm going to leave it like this, and I think it's going to look beautiful on a gift. Instead of putting a bow on a gift, I'm going to put this little guy on the gift. Well, there you go, you guys. Don't throw out your calendars, at least not until you have punched holes in it or cut it up into strips for collage paper, because it's just collage or craft material in the garbage can that you could use otherwise. Okie dokie. Well, thank you so much for joining me and for playing along, and I am so happy I didn't break my flower. We'll see you next time. Bye.